Hello, so this is the first day of my vlog today for Inktober, and I actually wanted to start this off on September 30th. So I am starting this new sketchbook. The Soho Brick Mix Media is a sketchbook I found on Amazon, and I wanted to go and try this out for Inktober. So it's got thick pages because it is actually if you see here, 200 GSM, which GSM is a rating for paper, 95 pounds. So this should be able to work with ink, but also with watercolor and paint and other things. So I usually am used to things like my moleskin, which is about, according to this, 165 as I saw. So this is a new thing that I found. It lays flat, so I can probably do some really cool spreads and stuff in here. But I wanted to first start out Inktober, and actually this is my cover page, and I want to start this out with my first page right here and put my Inktober prompts on here. I'm not doing Inktober, for example. I'm actually doing Gristtober, which you'll see on here, and it's going to be VTuber themed. So I am going to get started with this as I work. So as I work on this for the first day before Inktober, I wanted to get myself planned and ready to go. I planned on working on Vtubers, so I wanted to make like a little computer screen with a keyboard so I can display all of my Vtubers that I wanted to incorporate and make a checklist, because I feel like if I have a plan, I will be able to get in and ready to go. I actually have a little sticky note on that computer screen too, because I am known to go and just throw sticky notes on my tablet, on my computer, just as a little note. So I wanted an area so I could go and remember what hashtags I mainly wanted to use for Inktober this year. So I am using Gristtober's templates and her themes for this this type. So if you don't know who Lord Gris is on Instagram, she is a really cool artist. Go and give her a look. And she has done this every single year, because real Inktober prompts are not that great. I'm gonna tell you that now. And also the guy is a jerk for going and trying to coin the name Inktober. So here's me. I'm trying to draw out everything. I'm using a Copic multi-liner, but as you'll see, I will also switch over to the microns, the Sakura microns, because I have plenty of those laying around. I was thinking about using my alcohol markers on these spreads, but then I decided against it. So it's just pen and ink, nothing else that is super fancy. I do have some really cool ink pens that I will show you guys throughout these videos. So I am working on this. I already gave myself a thought process on how I was going to do Inktober this year, and I am just giving myself time. I expected myself to get things done by November, the end of November, but if I am diligent throughout Inktober, I knew that I wasn't going to be, it wasn't going to be too bad. I actually found a font online to go and kind of give this like computer effect for my Inktober font. I kind of wanted to make it like super fun and funky, so I decided to do that and, you know, color it in, give it kind of this bold look. But as I work on this. Again, I wanted to give myself some time just in case life happens. Like, life does happen this week, unfortunately for me. I had a lot of, I deal with a lot of depression and anxiety, and I've dealt with that a lot these 2 weeks. But also, I had a lot of life things. I didn't really know that I was going to have a lot of life things, like getting my car in the shop and ended up having to total it. Or my boyfriend's birthday was this week, and I kind of wanted to go and celebrate all that stuff with him because this is his first time here in my city where we can celebrate birthdays and just celebrate an entire week of just him. So that was the fun part about that on all this. As I am writing down the prompts, I'm trying to give myself some leeway, some lines, that sort of nice effect and things for it. As you may see, I am just getting things completely done and just working on that planning process on the 30th of September. I felt like this was this actually helped me throughout Inktober, getting those plans together. And actually, I felt like this has been very successful for me. I highly recommend you having a plan and also planning it out. I was actually writing down VTuber names that I thought would be accurate for it all throughout the first week. So that was a fun thing for me. And I knew exactly who I wanted to do as my first spread. So that was a really fun time too. Okay, so today is actually day 1 of Inktober, and this isn't in order. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you this, but as you see, I have been starting to list some names of some of the VTubers I would like to go and make and draw art of. And the first one I decided, and I decided this like at the very beginning, was I was actually going to do Spiral first. I know it's first on the list too, but I had a VTuber in mind right away, and that was Mikimochi. So I am going to ink this today, and I'll show you guys my inking process. I won't be doing this for every single one, but I wanted to go and show you at least an inking process for my first one and continue on for there. So I just ended up using my little kneaded eraser, and I ended up, I'm going to clean it for a second, and I ended up rolling it on the paper so I can go and get that that stuff, a lot of the graphite off. So as you see, I am cleaning up this kneaded eraser and putting it back in here. But I rolled it, and so now all I just have to do is ink this. Okay, so I wanted to start with Michimoto for this theme of Spiral. I really like her eye design. That is like her eyes and also her shirt. So that's what it I felt like Spiral was like super cool about. She could have also been cool for So as well for her little face markings, but I thought Spiral was like such a cool concept for her. This is actually one of my favorites so far. Another one of my favorites is Chimerus's drawing. But I felt like I did so well on this one, and I noticed on this video that after coming back and recording that I actually drew this out first, made sure it was perfect before I started doing the inking and recording the inking. So I might do that in the future. That because my Shoto one really didn't turn out as well as what I thought it would. So this one, I absolutely love the colors. I absolutely love the how I did the markings, and just the supplies I use. I love this. I actually now am loving my Pentel medium brush pen. This is such a nice pen. Oh my gosh, it's so juicy, the ink is, and really gives it that black effect that a lot of like India ink pens utilize. And I wanted like that effect for a lot of my drawings this Inktober. So I decided I was just doing pen and ink, nothing else, and I will probably post-process these in Photoshop when I have the time and energy to do so. This one also made me extremely happy because I never thought that my art would blow up, or as it's blowing up the way that it's doing right now. So this artwork, Michi Mochibi actually saw it, gave me a bunch of compliments, and also reblogged it. I was floored. I wasn't expecting any of this, and now this is my goal for all of Inktober. Just to get the VTuber that I draw to like my work and to possibly just reblog it. It's like a really cool thing just for them to support artists and small artists like me, and I just think it was just such a confidence boost for me as I work on Inktober this year. I had a few other artists this year so far go and do this, so I'm like probably half of the artists half of the VTubers that I have drawn have done this, so I feel like I'm really accomplishing this goal, and it's really just a cool thing for me. I really just love the expression that I made on her, and just the way that I draw her, and just this inking on her. I feel like this pen and ink really helps with her design. And that's something that I was noticing too with certain VTuber designs, that sometimes the medium itself of the pen and ink really actually accentuates them. Some of them it's not very good, but others it's just so flippin' awesome. I know this one I was extremely happy about. Chimeras was really cute too. My boyfriend absolutely loves my Iron Mouse one, which is her witch one, which I put in so much detail that I about scream. But this one, it really just, the ink just pops, and everything just looks super cool. Also, I just think her design is just immaculate too. I just think it's so cool. Just this spiral design, which, you know, spiral being the theme was just awesome for her. There's some other ones that I am really excited about too when it comes to their themes, and this one was number one for me. I knew I was going to do this one first. I knew I was going to enjoy this one first, and you can definitely see it in my drawing. There's some other ones that you can see that I really enjoyed, and some other ones, you know, I just wasn't feeling it that day, and that's okay. That's what Inktober's about, getting all of, you know, all of your creativity and all of just like, either you're learning things, you're learning things about yourself, you're learning things about your art, and just or even about medium in general. And I haven't done anything like this in a long time. My last Inktober that I did was in 2021. So as I work on this, you see I'm just putting in more detail. You can see, like, if I did a comparison, which I probably will with my my sketchbook video coming up, of my 2021 Inktober versus this Inktober, I can say that I am a lot prouder of this Inktober so far. I'm just having a really good time with it, and it's fun to give back to the community that I'm actually a part of right now. So I am using the Copic fine liners right now, but I will say I could have done this with my Sakura Micron pens, and I probably will do it with my Sakura Micron pens, especially as I go further and further into Inktober. I just have a lot more variety, and it's just a lot better in general. I'm not going to use any actual alcohol markers on this, even though I could use it on this paper. This paper is super nice, as I found out. I'm absolutely loving this sketchbook. So if you want a good quality, cheap sketchbook, this is one to go and get. I like the size. I like the paper. I'm using a 200 pound paper, which will pretty much soak up just about anything from watercolor to gouache to ink to just alcohol marker, just about anything, and it doesn't show through, which that is one of my biggest pet peeves, is things showing through. And I know that some people, that might be something of them too. Some people might have some sensory issues like that, like me. So that is one of those issues that I struggle with when it comes to getting sketchbooks. So I've been using a Moleskine for a long time because of these sensory issues, and the Moleskine's about 165 pounds. This one's 200, and it's about the Moleskine's about $18 right now. This one's only $12, so a lot better bang for your buck. Same size as it, but I feel like I got a lot of, I know I can do a lot with it. So that's really the coolest thing about it. I am going to scan these in. This one, I noticed that this will probably be a really cool print. So I'm really excited, like when I start doing my zine stuff and everything, that this will probably turn into a print itself. The Made Mint one that I made, probably a sticker, knowing me. But this is really a cool process that I just really enjoyed. I use a variety of ink pens, just making sure that things are darker, lighter, that kind of stuff. Making sure that I have that graphic quality. So as you see, I am just lining it more. I actually ended up, after this video, adding a little bit more to it. So the final result is actually later on, which I am really excited about. I do start using white gel pen throughout some of the stuff to bring out some of the white from the black on some of my works. But this one, I think I only used the white gel pen on her shine later. So this is what it looks like. Woohoo! So I've had an exciting week. So first things first, I got all of this filled out. So I pretty much have every single person I want to go and utilize on here, and I have little check boxes for all of those things. I am behind on Inktober as of October 11th, but that's just because of a couple life things that happened this week. Number one, I found out my car, which I put in the shop, is getting totaled. So I have been off and on depression on that. But also today is actually my boyfriend's birthday. So he had to work today, but we had birthday celebrations all this week. And so I was actually really tired afterwards. He was like encouraging me. He was like, Bonnie, please go and keep on working on your stuff because it's so good and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh, I'm so tired. But I already made this this was already thing I was expecting. I was expecting to get behind on Inktober, and that is okay because I didn't expect myself to go and end this on October 31st. I expected maybe mid-November, just because of just some of this stuff going on. So I wanted to show you a few of the drawings I did this time. So this is my drawing day 1, as you saw on my video already. Michi actually reblogged me, so this one really popped off, which I was so excited about. Made Mint was next one, and I had a lot of Made Mint fans really like this one, so that popped off. Iron Mouse, her new design, some people liked it, but Twin Tail saw my art, reblogged it, and was like, oh my gosh, I love it. Which my main goal now is not to go and have my art pop off or anything. It is the VTuber themselves to respond, tell me that they like it. So Matara-kun, this one, not my favorite, but also it did well. But this one also did very, very well. And this one is Chimeras. Same person does Tasty Peach Studios. And she responded and we started chit-chatting, and that was a really cool experience. I've loved her work for TCP Studios, so I was really, really excited about it. So today is going to be Shoto, independent VTuber, so it's going to be really cool. I will be marking this off right there, and yeah, this is how we get started on this. So, like I was saying on the Michi one, I should have sketched this one beforehand, but I was actually not having a lot of time to do that because it was my boyfriend's birthday stuff going on. For those 3 days beforehand, we were actually going to restaurants and just having a good time at that point. I was also dealing with the fact that I was having things happen with my car, which I sent my car to the shop and it was going to be repaired until my insurance officially totaled my car. So I was dealing with a lot of, I was really upset about this because I am dealing with some financial strain right now. If you want to help me right now for because of financial strain, please, please, please go to my Patreon. This is like the last month to go and get like the $1 tier until I go and I start working on some of the stuff on there. You can also just register on my newsletter too when and get updates as they come. So that will be like a big help for me personally as I go through this. I did have some interviews this week too, which was very it helped me a lot. So I'm hoping those pull through, but unfortunately this job market is really tough right now, and it's, I'm dealing with it. I'm just dealing with it. As I record this, I actually the day after this one, actually got my car. I actually got a new car. So there's that. I was able to at least get a new car with the funds from my old car. So that was very, very nice to be able to have that support. And I will be picking that up this coming up week. So that's the good thing. As you see, I am not a good drawer for guys. But this is what Inktober is about. Inktober is about me learning and me trying to grow and trying to figure out what I can do to up my skills. And so I figured with this drawing, I learned that I need to do better with facial perspective, especially with guys. And 2, I just need to draw more guys. It was definitely one of those things, like I definitely was referencing a pose, but also I wasn't in love with this drawing. Might have been that I was just busy for all of these days, but you know, it is what it is, and I will figure this out. During this period of time too, I will tell you, I have been super duper duper shocked that everybody has been, that you guys have been finding my YouTube videos and have been liking and subscribing and all that kind of stuff. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to say, if you got this far, tell me, who's your favorite VTuber? I'm going to put this question in the bottom, and just tell me who your favorite VTuber is. I know that I've done Iron Mouse, I've done Matara-Con, I've done Michi Mochibi, I've done Chimeras, Twintail, and now Shoto. So you might see one of your favorite VTubers pop up soon. I know one of my favorites is actually Shy Lily. I love Shy Lily, but I'm also really excited to do Rosuri, because she is she's an artist, she's an art VTuber. Or Nina My Inanis, because she's also an art VTuber. I've noticed the art VTubers are just really cool, and you know, it's part of what I like. I VTube and I'm an artist, so something that you guys probably would like to see, especially on my channel, as I do stream on Saturdays mostly. Couldn't do it this Saturday, and also on a weekday. Normally it's Mondays or Tuesdays, but really cool stuff. So Shoto's theme is shadow. So I was trying to figure out how to get like a shadow motif. I wanted to do an assassin type of vibe, because, you know, I think of when I think of shadows, I think of assassins, just because of definitely because of D&D. I'm a huge D&Der, as people notice and know just from experience, and I do go and show off my D&D character a lot, and I probably will do more showing off of her and other characters that I've grown to love in the past couple of years. So I didn't do Shoto's hair correctly. I'm so sorry, fangirls. And also, I just wanted to go and just try this out. Again, this was probably my least favorite of this week of Inktober, or these 2 weeks of Inktober. But as I go on with this, I noticed that I probably do need to draw more male characters. So you'll probably get some stuff from me about that in the near future. So I also have been working with trying to do this hatching and trying to figure out line work and all that kind of good stuff. And so you're going to probably see more of that in the future. I know a lot of people have been really liking that about my quote-unquote style. Honestly, I don't know if I have a style or not, but you guys think I do, so thank you so much. It's like, how did you get your style? I have no idea. I just do a lot of drawings from things that I like. So currently, the obsession is Zenless and VTubers. The other obsession has been Genshin, and my childhood obsessions were Sailor Moon and Inuyasha. So I love Rumiko Takahashi, I love Naoko Takeuchi, and so a lot of those designs really just flip-flop into my own creations. So as I continue on, I know that this will probably be something more in here. I actually made the shadows really cute on this one too, like the little shadow figures. And I kind of was like, oh, that's actually kind of cute on this. So it kind of made this like creepy cute. And you know what? I'm here for those vibes. I'm here for those Halloween vibes this year. Also, are you excited about Halloween? I know I am, but also, you know, one of my favorite things about Halloween is I do like just looking at little kids and their costumes. I think seeing like the kids in my neighborhood super happy about Halloween just makes me happy. And it might be the teacher in me, I don't know, but you know, it's something that makes me happy. I like going and passing out candy to kids and seeing them really happy. And this is the first year that I have my own house to do something really cute like that. But have I decorated or anything? Oh, no, I have not. I have not. So I might have to get those decorations out. Maybe this coming up week, I'll get the Day of the Dead puppy out and some of the cute Halloween things for the kids. I have been thinking about some other thing, like I have candy for the kids, but also I've been thinking about, because I saw something about the teal pumpkins, about kids that cannot have candy and stuff due to allergies, and I never really thought about it. But now I know that I'm an artist, so maybe I can make stickers or something for these kids, and you know, they can go and have like handmade stickers or something, you know, especially for kids that, you know, it's something special. Or I do have I have started rock tumbling, so maybe I will just give them tumbled rocks. You know, I would be ecstatic about really shiny, pretty rocks, because they are really shiny and really pretty. So here's my little shadow parts that I decided to do on Shoto. I just wanted to give it like this little cool effect at the end. But if you like this, I will have a week 2 coming up pretty soon, probably in the next 2 weeks. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video and want to see more, go on to my channel, look at it, go and click on the video that's probably going to pop up to your left. And yeah, thank you. I will see you guys and have a happy Inktober. See you.